What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Shane Rowe. Guys, I know I've been gone a little bit, but I'm back now, and I wanted to talk to you about our Fulham win away. And so grab your coffee and let's get a little bit caffeinated because, there's a lot to talk about. Listen, it was a win, and we're going to be saying this, I think, a lot more throughout the season. So at the end of the day, we did get the 3 points and we did get the win. That is the most important thing. If you're going to have to struggle all the way through the season, at least struggle with some wins behind it, right? Now, let's talk about the starting lineup. I liked it. I was okay with it. Evans partnered up with Maguire again, and Maguire at this point has made himself a bit undroppable. And to his credit, he's been playing exceptionally well, especially in a team where offense seems to be non-existent right now. So kudos to him, and Johnny Evans was a good partnership. Is it the partnership you want to see going up against top clubs like City or in a Champions League game, depending on the team in a Champions League game? Not necessarily, but they are doing a job, and it was a 1-0 win. And trust me, Fulham, they threatened a couple of good times. Onana had to save a few shots. So despite them being in the position that they are, they're a good club. Willian is a good player, and he caused us a bit of problem. Wan-Bissaka came back into the team, so that was good for us. We kind of need the balance back into the team. The way it is right now, we had Delap playing right back, and then we had Lindelof playing left back, and it was just an absolute mess. So now we have Wan-Bissaka back. For a first game, and providing the opponent that we had, he had a good, decent game. Look, it was a 1-0 victory, so at the end of the day, clean sheet, defense won, right? So Wan-Bissaka and Delap on the left side, McTominay, Ericsson and Fernandes in the middle, and Garnacho finally got a start on the left side. They say it's because Rashford is injured. Whatever reason it was, Garnacho deserved to start, and Anthony was on the right side. Now listen, we have to talk about this Anthony thing, and I don't think Anthony's a bad player, but I do think that considering his particular situation right now, is it the best idea to force this player, even if he wants to play, he's kind of forcing himself to deal with off-field things while he's on the field, and it's going to affect them. In my opinion, you guys let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. How did you think his game was? Because he still has well over a few hundred minutes of playing time and no assists and no goals. And regardless of if you paid 100 million or you paid 20 million for him, the amount of hours he's played without producing any outcome is not very good investment any way you cut it, And this is also hurting Højlund up top, because if Højlund can't get a service from Anthony, the thing is that Anthony is also a left footer, and I'm not sure if you want a left footer or a 2-footer. He's not going down on the byline and crossing in to try and find Højlund, and he's not cutting back on his left foot and giving the goalkeeper any amount of problems. So he's not really effective on that right side. In my opinion, Pellistri, who did come on for him, good game. He at least he got the assist for Bruno. So if anyone wants to say that Pellistri was not the best, he provided an assist. That's more than we can say for anybody on the right side. The right side is still completely open. Mason Greenwood is still on loan in Spain, and he's been doing his thing over there. Ahmad is on the right side, coming back from injury, and I think he's actually training with the team now. And there's also the transfer window. We're also talking about maybe loaning him back to Brazil, so he can be on that side of the globe dealing with his stuff, and we take I think it's a Las Palmas player or something like that. I'm not sure. Comment down below, let me know. So for me, the right side is still completely open. As far as the game goes, let's talk about the game, because there's different ways you can look at this game, right? At first, we did have a goal scored early on. We scored a goal, I think it was like in the first 10 minutes of the game, which is completely outside of what we usually do. So that was a plus. And then we get called back for VAR. Guys, drop a comment down below, put VAR, if you guys agree. This thing needs to be public after the games, because we see from the Liverpool game that these calls are not the most honest. If you're going to have these VAR calls and then have them for like 5-10 minutes, you need to make these decisions public after the game. This is just my opinion, because these are affecting positions in the league, and United, if not more than anybody else, has been affected by these VAR calls. So I'm all for the VAR. If it's an offside, it's an offside. But sometimes you see them replaying angles just to suit their own opinion. Sometimes you've seen where it looks fully on, and then they cut the screen right away, and then they come back and they're like, oh, now he's off. And you're like, whoa, he was just on 2 seconds ago, the same picture. So somebody's back there doing CGI effects. I believe that these decisions need to be made public after the game. At least we know what was the decision process being made while the game was going on. Regardless of the VAR decision, the fact of the matter is, though, that we still can't score a goal. With all due respect to Fulham, Fulham is one of the worst performing team in the league right now. They can't score a goal to save their life, and we almost drew with them by not even being able to score one goal. In the end, Captain Bruno came out and provided that winning goal. Palestri provided the assist. But we shouldn't be going into every game going, can we score one goal, and then defending it. When Harry Maguire, rightly so as a professional player, okay, kudos to him becoming again a top defender. But right now, Harry Maguire, for like the past 5 games, has been our best performing player. What does that say about the offense if the defense is getting so much attention? It means we're not producing anything from the offensive side, and the defense is constantly getting pressured and have to perform and have to raise the standards. And again, that's perfectly fine. Keep the standards high. However, we need to be scoring goals. We have what can be a world-class striker in Højlund, and we are just wasting this guy's talent away. We are not finding him. Between Anthony and Rashford, I have no clue what they're doing, what their plan is. I see him talking to Højlund, Rashford, but then they get on the pitch and he does something completely out of pocket, or just not effective at all. So we have to change some things, and this is down to the manager as well too. I am not saying Ten Hag out. This is not about Ten Hag out. But we've played Rashford for nearly almost 1,000 minutes, produced nothing. And we haven't even said, let's try Mason Mount on the left side or Mason Mount on the right side. He can play both positions. Now, is he injured? Is he carrying? Because why haven't we even tried Martial on the left side or the right side? Again, if he even runs too fast, he'll pull a Hemi. But at the same time, none of the forward line in terms of the right and the left wings are producing any type of product or outcome. So why have we been keeping up with this whole Anthony thing? So there is an element where the manager has to take the blame. He's also played Bruno on the right wing. There is not a United fan that I know that wants to see Bruno play on the right wing. He's the most creative player in the Premier League, I think, bar Kevin De Bruyne or something. and we are wasting him on the right wing when there's more than enough effective players that can suit this position between Pellistri, Anthony, if you keep on throwing him over there, or we use Mason Mount on the right side. Unless Mason Mount can't run right now, but we need to figure it out. That's my spiel for that game. In the end, we did come out with the win. You know, congratulations to Harry. Another good game. Congratulations to Bruno, captain, fantastic. But our offense definitely needs to find the gears, and they need to find the gears really quickly. I don't know if you saw my new scarf. Tell me if you guys like it. Drop a green and gold down in the comments, okay? Or a GO, if you know, you know. So guys, we're gonna leave it there for today. We still got the Champions League game away to Copenhagen coming up soon, so we're gonna go over that one. Like the video, comment, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you've been rocking with your boy this long, I really do appreciate you. God bless you, and GGMU. Peace.